Hey, this is Rene, welcome back to another video on this channel, and today I want to introduce to you a new strategy that I just created, that I just designed, and it is a Donchian channel based strategy which has a scalping component. And first of all, I want to show you a backtest. You can see it here over the last 3 years for the US dollar H1 chart, and let's just have a look at the plain performance to see if this could be a strategy that you want to look on with more detail. And then I will explain to you exactly how the strategy works and also how you can get the strategy 100% free. So you can see here, this was a backtest for the last 3 years or starting in 2020 for the US dollar. And you can see the performance is quite good. Also, if you have a look at the backtesting results, profit factor is all fine. Everything is working quite good. I mean, of course, this is a test, but let's have a look at the strategy to figure out if this is something you could like. So the idea is really simple. We just have a chart and we have this Donchian channel indicator in it. The Donchian channel indicator, if you don't know how this works, it is a really easy indicator. It usually just has one input, which is the amount of candles that you want to look back. And then it always marks or shows a line at the highest high of the last 20 bars or X bars, whatever you choose, and the lowest low of the last 20 or X bars. So you can see this is the highest high now. Then at some point this bar will drop out of the 20 bars, so the line will lower and so on and so on, and it's always the highest point of the last X bars. So the general idea is, if we have a look at this indicator in more detail, you can see sometimes we see breakouts like this. And these breakouts, they really often show a new trend. Could be a longer trend, could be a shorter trend, but these breakouts usually continue for a while. So the idea for the strategy is to just wait for these breakouts, place buy stop and sell stop orders that are waiting for the execution. And then once there is an execution, we hope for a continuation of this breakout. And also, since this is a scalping strategy, we secure the profits quickly with a close trailing stop loss. So how does this work? Let's jump back to the strategy tester. Let's do another test, this time in the visual mode, to see how this program actually operates. And then afterwards, I will show you some more details and also tell you how exactly you can get this strategy for free. So what we see here is the test started, and we can see 2 orders already. One is the buy stop order. The second one is the sell stop order. The buy stop order is of course placed at the upper line. The sell stop order is placed at the lower line. And from this point on, the EA pretty much just waits for one order to become executed. In this case, it was the sell stop order. TP and SL are in place with these settings, 300 points away each. And now we just have to wait until the market continues to fall. And then at some point, in this case, the TSL trigger is 40 points. The stop loss will be dragged along, and then the profits are secured. And also you can see here, once this upper line drops or decreases in value, of course, the buy stop order is modified. And there will be a new buy stop order always on the level of the upper line. Also, if the price comes back to the middle of this range, we will see another sell stop order. Yep, there it is. And that's pretty much the strategy. So I could show it to you like this for a long time. I can speed it up also. So you can see this EA, it does everything automated. No need to worry that there will be any mistakes. And you can see most of these trades are actually profits, which is, I mean, obvious because we are working with this really small trailing stop loss trigger. But also in the long run, I believe this could be something that is worth looking into. Could be profitable. Of course, I mean, this is a testing environment. So if you move this to a live trading account, the conditions will be worse for sure, because you have something which is called slippage, which is usually, which will affect strategies like this. really strongly for breakout strategies, but even if it takes away some of the profits, could still be really profitable in the end. So let's not have a look at this slow visual backtest, because it doesn't really give us a lot of information. We can just see the price moving. But what I did before this video also was a complete optimization of the strategy. I mean, it is called complete optimization, but I did not optimize every parameter. I just did 200 tests. So what we can see here, this is the input list of the EA, and this is the last thing that I will show you before I will tell you how you can get the strategy. So we have the lot size, which is something that I, of course, do not optimize because it has no influence on the outcome of the test. Then we can choose the TP points and the stop loss points, so the user is able to change this. I tested starting from 100, going with a step value of 100 up to 1000 for the TP and up to 500 for the stop loss. Then we could optimize the TSL points, like the distance in which the trailing stop loss is dragged after the price. I didn't optimize this, I just chose 20 for every test. So you can see there's still a lot of optimization potential that you can have a look at once you have the strategy on your PC. Then we have this TSL trigger points input, which is 40 by default, but I optimized starting from 20 with a step value of 10 up to 50. So you can see I tested all of these different combinations, and this is really important for me because I don't want to see that some of these perform really well and then some of these perform really poorly, because this kind of means that you are over optimizing. What you want to see is that a TP value of 300 works and a TP value of 400 and 500 also works. I mean, one of these combinations will be the best, of course, in the test, but you still don't want to see that 300 TP points produces a completely different value than 400. This is why I did the optimization, and here you see the results. First of all, we can have a look at this on this little graphy here, and you can see most of these tests were actually profitable. And if we have a look at the optimization results down here, you can see that actually most of the tests are profitable. There's only 1 or like 5 tests or 10 tests out of these 200s which have a combination of the inputs that would not have been profitable in the last years in the tester. So this is really, really good. And what I explained before is we see TP points like 300, 200, 400, 1000, 900, all in the top ranks. Also for the stop loss, like 400, 300. We see, 300 seems to be kind of good, but we also see like you can have profitable tests with 100, you can have profitable tests with 200 and everything. So it's not like 100 is always significantly worse than 200. Also the TSL trigger points, it's like a good mix, and this is always something which is really good for a strategy in my opinion. So it means that it's not like super over optimized if you choose one of the high rank results here and use the settings from this. So yeah, this is the strategy that I just created today. And now to the most important part, how to get this strategy. If you're interested in using the strategy, and more importantly, if you're interested in coding the strategy and even getting the source code, make sure to just subscribe, like the video, because I already recorded a programming tutorial for this exact EA. So I'm showing you everything from the start to the end, how I wrote the code. I'm showing you like all the inputs. You will have access to everything. I'm not holding back anything. Also, you will learn how to use the magic number concept in MetaTrader 5 programming, which I never showed on this channel before. So this is something you should really look forward to. So in the next 3 or 4 days, I will publish the first video, and then there will be a second video where I add the TP stop loss and trading stop loss and everything. So if you watch these 2 videos and if you code along with me together, you will learn how to write this exact strategy, and then you will have access to it. You can use it in a tester. You can make as many optimizations as you want. And if you like it, you can also modify it and move it to a live trading account. So yeah, I hope that you want to learn how to write this strategy. I mean, you can see here, like in the backtest, it can be really good. Of course, this is a backtest. There was no live test yet, so this is something that I will maybe do in the future. But if you want to learn how to write this strategy, subscribe and check out the next video. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'm out for today. Have a great time and good trades. See you next time. Bye-bye.